Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling utterly exhausted, as if you've just run a marathon you don't remember signing up for? Have you ever felt a wave of confusion, self-doubt, or even a strange sense of sadness after spending time with a particular friend, even if the interaction seemed perfectly pleasant on the surface? You might dismiss it as a bad day, or perhaps you tell yourself you're just being too sensitive. But what if that persistent, bone-deep weariness isn't a flaw in you, but a symptom of something far more insidious? What if that person you call a friend is, in fact, feeding on your very life force? This is not a metaphor from a horror movie. It is a very real, very damaging phenomenon known in spiritual and energetic circles as a psychic or energy vampire attack, and recognizing it is the first critical step to reclaiming your vitality and peace. In this session at the Etheric Doctor, we are going to move beyond simple psychology and delve into the energetic reality of toxic relationships. You are about to learn the 5 critical warning signs that a friend in your life is actually an energy vampire, systematically draining your soul. Stay with me, because understanding these signs is not just about identifying a problem. It is about arming yourself with the knowledge to protect your spirit and take back your power, starting today. Before we proceed with this vital diagnosis, take a moment to consider your own circle. Does a name or a face already come to mind? A person whose calls you secretly dread, whose presence leaves you feeling depleted and diminished? If so, this transmission is especially for you. The knowledge we are about to share is the first prescription for your healing. If you are ready to stop being a source of energy for others and start preserving it for your own growth and happiness, then take a moment now to subscribe to the Etheric Doctor. Here, we don't just identify the shadows. We teach you how to command the light. Join our community and let's begin the work of shielding your soul. To understand how an energy vampire operates, we must first understand that we are all beings of energy. Your aura, the electromagnetic field that surrounds your body, is like a personal battery. It's filled with your vitality, your creativity, your joy, and your peace. A healthy interaction between two people involves a balanced exchange of this energy, a give and take that leaves both parties feeling uplifted or at least neutral. The energy vampire, however, disrupts this natural law. Due to their own inner emptiness, unhealed traumas, or deep-seated insecurities, they have forgotten how to generate their own life force. So they have developed a subconscious, parasitic mechanism to siphon it from others. They see your light, your warmth, your compassion, and they plug directly into it, leaving you drained while they walk away with a temporary, artificial boost. They are not necessarily evil in intent. Many are not even aware of what they are doing. They are simply spiritual black holes, and if you are not shielded, you will be pulled into their void. Now let's diagnose the first and most immediate warning sign. Warning sign number 1, the feeling of instantaneous and unexplained exhaustion. This is the hallmark symptom, the most undeniable evidence of an energy vampire attack. It's a specific kind of tiredness that feels different from normal physical fatigue. It's not the pleasant weariness you feel after a good workout or a long day of productive work. This is a heavy, leaden exhaustion that settles deep within your bones and your spirit. It can manifest during the interaction itself. You might find yourself suddenly yawning, your eyelids feeling heavy, your mind foggy, even while your friend is talking animatedly. Or more commonly, it hits you like a tidal wave the moment you part ways. You might have felt perfectly fine during the conversation, but as soon as you get in your car or close the door behind you, a profound sense of depletion washes over you. This is not a psychological reaction. This is a physiological and energetic event. Your spiritual battery has been significantly drained. Think of your aura as having a certain voltage. When an energy vampire latches on, they create a conduit, and your voltage begins to drop rapidly as it flows into them. The physical body registers this drop in spiritual energy as extreme fatigue. You might need a nap immediately. You might find that the plans you had for the rest of the day suddenly feel impossible to execute. This is your body's alarm system screaming that a massive energy transfer has just occurred without your consent. Pay close attention to this feeling. It is your most reliable first indicator. The next time you feel this way after being with someone, do not rationalize it. Acknowledge it. Name it. This is the feeling of being drained. This is the first sign. Warning, sign number 2. The conversation is a one-way street, always directed at them. Observe the structure of your conversations with this person. An energy vampire is a master of conversational hijacking. They may begin by asking how are you? But this is not an invitation. It is a perfunctory opening, a necessary courtesy before they turn the spotlight entirely onto themselves. You might start to share something about your day, your struggles or your joys, only to have them interrupt with a phrase like, "Oh, that reminds me of what happened to me," or, "That's nothing. You should hear about my problem." And just like that, the conversation is no longer about you. It is now a monologue about their drama, their grievances, their accomplishments, or their victimhood. They are not seeking a dialogue. They are seeking an audience, and you are that audience. As they speak, they are not just sharing information. They are offloading their dense, negative emotional energy onto you, and in return, they are absorbing your focused, compassionate attention, which is a potent form of life force. You become an energetic dumping ground. You'll notice that you spend the entire time listening, nodding, offering advice, and providing sympathy, but you rarely, if ever, feel truly heard or seen yourself. After the conversation, you might realize with a jolt that they know nothing new about your life, while you are now burdened with every detail of theirs. This imbalance is not a friendship. It is an energetic transaction where you are the sole provider and they are the sole beneficiary. This constant focus on their own narrative is not just self-centeredness. It is the primary mechanism through which the energy transfer occurs. Warning sign number 3. They thrive on drama and crisis. An energy vampire's internal world is often chaotic, and they project this chaos outward to generate the energy they crave. They are often drawn to drama like a moth to a flame, and if there is no drama to be found, they are experts at creating it. Listen to the themes of their stories. Are they constantly complaining about their boss, their partner, their family? Is there always a new crisis, a new injustice, a new person who has wronged them? This is not just a string of bad luck, it is a strategy. Crisis and victimhood are powerful tools for eliciting sympathy, which is a highly concentrated form of energetic attention. When they tell you their tales of woe, they are inviting you to step into the role of the rescuer. Your natural empathy and desire to help are the very channels they use to plug into your energy field. The more you feel sorry for them, the more you worry about them, the more energy you are sending their way. They may also try to entangle you in their drama, asking you to take sides in a conflict to validate their anger or to participate in gossip. This creates an energetic cord between you, them, and the dramatic situation, ensuring a continuous flow of your energy in their direction. A healthy person seeks to resolve drama and find peace. An energy vampire seeks to perpetuate drama to secure their next energetic meal. If someone in your life seems to be in a perpetual state of crisis, be warned. You may not be their friend. You may be their power source. Warning sign number 4. You feel a sense of guilt or obligation towards them. This is one of the most subtle and manipulative signs. Energy vampires are masters of inducing guilt and a sense of obligation in their targets. They may use subtle tactics to make you feel responsible for their happiness and well-being. Phrases like, "You're the only one I can talk to," or "I don't know what I'd do without you," may sound like compliments, but they are often energetic hooks. They are designed to make you feel that if you were to set a boundary, to say no, or to pull away, you would be abandoning them in their time of need. You would be a bad friend. This creates a powerful psychological and energetic trap. You start to answer their calls not because you want to, but because you feel you have to. You agree to meet them not out of joy, but out of a sense of duty. This feeling of obligation is a form of energetic debt. They have created a narrative in which you owe them your time and attention, and every time you pay up, you are depleting your own spiritual resources. A true friendship is based on freedom and mutual desire to connect, not on guilt and obligation. If you feel a knot of dread or a heavy weight of responsibility when you see their name pop up on your phone, that is a clear sign. That is not the feeling of friendship. That is the feeling of an energetic chain, and it is a powerful warning that you are entangled with an energy vampire. Warning sign number 5. You experience self-doubt and emotional confusion after interacting with them. This is perhaps the most damaging sign, as it attacks your very sense of self. After spending time with an energy vampire, you may leave the conversation feeling strangely off balance, insecure, or confused. They are often skilled at subtle manipulation, using passive-aggressive comments, backhanded compliments, or constant low-grade criticism that leaves you questioning your own thoughts, feelings, and decisions. A backhanded compliment like, "That dress is so brave I could never pull that off," Sounds nice on the surface, but its energetic intent is to plant a seed of self-doubt. They might subtly dismiss your achievements or downplay your successes, leaving you feeling small and insignificant. This is a tactic to lower your vibrational frequency. When your confidence is high and your energy is strong, it is harder for them to latch on. By making you doubt yourself, they create cracks in your aura, making your energy easier to access. You might find yourself replaying the conversation in your head, trying to figure out what just happened, why you suddenly feel so bad about yourself. This emotional and mental confusion is a form of psychic static. The vampire has disrupted your inner peace and clarity, and in that state of chaos, they can more easily drain your power. If you consistently walk away from a person feeling worse about yourself, less confident and more confused than before you saw them, pay very close attention. They are not just disagreeing with you, they are actively destabilizing your energetic foundation to feed on the resulting chaos. Recognizing these 5 signs is the diagnostic phase of your healing. The exhaustion, the one-sided conversations, the constant drama, the guilt, and the self-doubt are not random occurrences. They are the symptoms of a parasitic energetic relationship. Now that you have the diagnosis, you are no longer a passive victim. You are an informed patient, ready to receive the prescription. The power to heal, to shield yourself, and to reclaim your soul's vitality has been in your hands all along. You just needed the knowledge to unlock it. So, what is the protocol? How do you protect yourself from an energy vampire? The first and most important step is to create conscious boundaries. This begins internally. You must make a firm, soul-deep decision. My energy is sacred. It is mine to manage, and I will no longer allow it to be taken without my consent. This intention is a powerful act of spiritual sovereignty. Next, you must practice what is known as energetic disengagement. When you are in a conversation with a suspected energy vampire, visualize a protective shield of brilliant white or golden light surrounding your entire body. See it as a solid, impenetrable bubble. As they speak, imagine their words and their chaotic energy hitting this shield and harmlessly sliding off, unable to penetrate your field. At the same time, consciously stop giving them so much of your focused energy. You can still be polite, but you do not have to be an engaged audience. Keep your answers short. Do not offer unsolicited advice. Imagine yourself becoming like a smooth stone, offering nothing for their energetic hooks to grab onto. Finally, after every interaction with this person, you must perform a cord-cutting ritual. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Visualize the person in your mind. Then, see the energetic cords that run from their energy field to yours. These may look like threads, ropes, or tubes of light or shadow. With a powerful intention, visualize a sword of brilliant white light in your hand. In one swift, decisive motion, see yourself cutting every single one of these cords. As you do, say aloud or in your mind, I release what is not mine. I reclaim what is. I cut all energetic ties with person's name that do not serve my highest good. I send them love, but I take back my power. It is done. Feel your energy flooding back into your body, filling you with warmth and vitality. This is not an act of aggression. It is an act of radical self-preservation. You are not harming the other person. You are simply refusing to participate in an unhealthy energetic dynamic. By practicing these techniques, you will begin to notice a profound shift. The exhaustion will lessen. The conversations will change. The energy vampire, sensing that their source has been cut off, will often lose interest and move on to find an easier target. You are teaching them on an energetic level that your soul is no longer open for business. Your life force is your most precious resource. It is the fuel for your dreams, your health, and your happiness. Do not give it away to those who would thoughtlessly drain it. Heed the warnings your guardian angel sends you in the quiet hours of the night. Recognize the signs. Set your boundaries. Cut the cords. You have the power to protect your peace, and by doing so you honor the sacred gift of your own divine energy. You are not a battery for others. You are a star, meant to shine with your own brilliant light.